Hello there. How are you today? My name is Dolly. Please sit down. What's your name? Okay. Can you just spell the last name for me for the application? Okay, got it. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to come in today for the manager interview. I just have a few questions for you, and you can always jump in and ask any questions that you have for me along the way regarding the position. So, firstly, what is your current job? Okay. And how long have you been there? 4 years? So I have to ask, so why are you looking to leave your current position? No room for growth? So you feel you've maxed out there? There's not enough opportunity to rise? Okay. Yeah, absolutely. That's a very honest answer. A lot of people that come to us looking for manager positions definitely have a similar background that you have and are looking to be leaders in other organizations because they don't have very many opportunities in their current post. So my next question for you is, what is your ideal work environment? Okay, so something where you have freedom and you're not micromanaged, right? And what size team ideally would you want to lead? How many people would you want to have under your supervision directly? Okay, between 50 and 100. Okay, good. So what are your work strengths, your specific leadership strengths? What would you say are yours? So you're balanced and fair. You don't make decisions based on ego, okay? You're tidy, organized, punctual, and you work well under pressure. Okay. And now what would you say are your weaknesses, things that you need to work on? You can just be honest. So you take on too much? Take on too much at a time, so you get overwhelmed. You're not really delegating properly. So you need to, okay, I understand that. I'll make a note here. Okay. And what would you say is your biggest professional accomplishment to date? Getting promoted into the position that you're currently in. Okay. And why would you pick that? Oh, okay, good. So you're the youngest person at that firm to be in that role ever. Okay, that's great. That definitely says something about, your drive and your commitment. Very good. Next question for you is, what is your leadership style? How would you describe your everyday leadership style? Okay, so very hands-on, very involved, connect with everyone on a daily basis, motivate people, see what they need in order to feel motivated and that they're loving their career, how to advance people. That's very good. Okay, good. So, where do you see yourself in 10 years down the line? What are your ultimate goals for yourself? You want to own a company? Okay. What kind? What size? Okay. Interesting. So a larger company, something, people development. Okay, good. Great. That's very interesting. you have any questions for me or on anything about this position? This position reports directly to the CEO. How many employees do we have? Currently, we have 400 employees. For this position, under your division, you would be supervising 75 people, varying in age. I'd say most people are master's degree holders, all have bachelor's degrees. I would say most people are between the ages of 25 and 45, but it varies. Okay. Now, what is your availability to start? You could start in about 3 weeks. Okay. Just a couple more things before we let you go. Has there ever been a time where you supervised someone and you motivated them and eventually they rose up into a higher position because of your coaching? Yeah? Okay, great. Has that happened, would you say, once, several times, or with more than 5 people? 4 people? That's good. So they moved up into what kind of role? They moved up into a managerial role under your training and coaching. That's very good. Okay. All right. Any other questions that you have for me before we wrap it up today? No? Okay, well, I have all of your information here, and I'm going to pass this on to one of my colleagues, and if they're interested in calling you back in for a second interview, you will hear from us by the end of the week before 5 p.m. If you don't hear from us, that means we have moved forward on some other candidates. We are looking at about 30 people for this role, and we just started our search. So we really appreciate you coming in today and taking the time to chat. And I hope I will be speaking with you again soon. Take care.